Picture this. The journey ahead starts here together, and together we can build a brighter future. You are listening to Illuminating Hope, a podcast of Hope House. Welcome to Illuminating Hope. I'm your host, Tina Johnson, Community Partnership Manager at Hope House. I'm here with my co-host, Mary Ann Matheny, CEO of Hope House, and today we want to welcome Courtney Stoddard-Laufketter. Courtney is Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Budget Blinds of Lee Summit and Overland Park. She has been involved with Hope House for 10 years. She co-created 12-ish Bars of Christmas in downtown Lee Summit, and this year will be its 10th event. Courtney is also President of Downtown Lee Summit Main Street Board, Social Chair for Lee Summit Rotary, and involved in many aspects of the community. She is married to her wonderful husband Josh and has a beautiful daughter born in May and is a dog mom to Bert Macklin. Courtney, welcome to Illuminating Hope. We are so glad you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, so Courtney, you are one of our emerging leaders. Talk to me about what is an emerging leader?
Emerging Leaders is a group of young professionals, or semi-young, I guess, professionals that have a goal of helping Hope House. We get together once a month and plan out different events throughout the year to help give back, from anything from volleyball to doing dinners to building the closet here. That was another thing that we did, but it's just a group of us that want to do something for Hope House and be a part of a group, and it's just a lot of fun, and I've been a part of it for 2 years now.
Tell me about the goals you guys make.
I don't know the exact numbers, but I know that we do have a goal every year, and last year we crushed it, which was great.
Yes, you did.
It was awesome to see that, and to see how much we've gained from trivia and from bingo, and we try to get out there and find different events that we can do that are fun and get our friends involved as well. We have those passports this year. That's really cool. I've used it a couple of times for coffee. The Cafe Corazon is one of my favorite places.
Is the passport where somebody would buy the passport and then there's coupons for different boutiques or small businesses?
There's discounts, buy one, get ones. Lady Buy is in there, the great clothing store in Brookside. Lots of basics, which I love. They're all women-owned businesses, which is also awesome, and we're able to purchase those and use them throughout the rest of the year.
Tell me about your business. You're Downtown Lee Summit?
Yes, we are in Downtown Lee Summit, and we're also in South Overland Park. I own Budget Blinds. It is a franchise that is all throughout North America, U.S., Canada, Mexico, but we do window treatments, blinds, shades, shutters, draperies, bedding, pillows, but we've been in business for 21 years. Yeah, we have a shop in Downtown Lee Summit, and it kind of is what got me involved in being involved in the community.
Glad that you made it through the pandemic. So great to see small businesses that did make it through the pandemic.
Yes, it was a little rough, but at the same time I learned how to do virtual sales calls, which was fun and interesting, trying to teach people how to measure their own windows.
That was a challenge.
I was like, it's the third tick on the mark on the ruler. You got it, okay.
Take a picture of where
take a picture of what's going on, and we'll get from there. We did virtual for a little while, and then we ended up doing you leave the house and we'll come in, but people were at home, so people were noticing their windows a lot more, so we got really, really busy.
That's good. I think that the more that we can talk about that, some good things did come out of that, that the community came together, people really wanted to do things to help other people, and I do think that, at least what I saw here, is that the community wanted to help support the small businesses to make sure that restaurants and businesses like yours, that they could survive. Nobody wanted to see any of your businesses go under.
Right, yeah. Being in Downtown Lee Summit, especially, ordering from other small restaurants around us, making sure you got takeout as much as you could. Those to-go cocktails were also a positive. All of those things were some positives from the whole thing. There's not that many, but definitely the fact that you were able to show your support locally and see it affect your local businesses.
I did want to also talk about the emerging leaders and the things that you guys are doing. I think one of the things that I've noticed with your group is the energy and the enthusiasm and the commitment that you have. Speaking to people who haven't gotten involved in a group, whether you get involved with Hope House or another organization, hopefully people can find that little niche that people have, because your group it's infectious. I mean, you get around all of you, like at your volleyball event or at the bingo night or trivia night. People are just so excited and just want to help. And I just think that's what's wonderful. Every other month you do something, some sort of volunteer project.
Yes.
And then the opposite month you're doing something to raise dollars or raise awareness, which is definitely important for us as well.
Yeah. Honestly, over these 2 years, seeing it grow has been awesome. Every month we come up with something new where we're doing, it used to be every other where you would do a service project and then the other month you'd do a social project. Now we're doing every month we do both. And it's great. And it's nice to see other people that are passionate about this cause and passionate about our community, and just seeing the fact that you're not alone in how much you care for things. Because sometimes I get a little focused.
Tunnel vision. And I'm like, I have to do all of these things. And then I'm like, nobody else is doing that. And then I am part of ELOHH, and I'm like, oh, okay, these people all have that same passion that I do. They all want to make sure that things are happening for this community. And it's awesome. This past month when I put together the closet, I was like, this is so cool that there's other people that are going to give up their Saturday, come in and put together a closet.
Talk about that, because that was a major project that you did for us. So you want to talk about just what was involved in that?
I just came and built IKEA cabinets, but it was really awesome to see. Kaylee was the one that put it all together, and I built the IKEA drawers and cabinets, and her husband put all the shelves together, and we had Chris and we had Natalie. It was just really awesome to see a group of us giving up our Saturday to just come and give back. It was nice having a young baby at home. It's hard to get away, but if I'm like, oh, I've got to go volunteer, and I just get to take like just 2 hours of, being a part of everything is a lot of fun. And when she's old enough, I'm sure she'll be coming and helping me do things as well.
Well, the impact that had, I think we've talked a little bit about some of the changes that we've made to our programming, but we have really expanded our outreach program and really looking at expansion of our housing and helping people in the outreach program. So to be able to take the clothing that we had, which was in a very, very small room, and be able to expand it and have it be sorted and organized in a way that when those clients come on campus to meet with their case managers or their therapists, they're going to be able to utilize that clothing closet in such a different way than what they were able to do before. So
that
that's
closet
wonderful.
Is huge.
It is.
It's not. That's like a dream closet.
And it's really nice because we do have a lot of clients, and we do get, we get a lot of donations. A lot of people give us things that are for interviews or for working clothes, people who are going out into maybe an office environment. So it's nice to have a variety of things that we can offer to the client.
We need space for it. So
Right, because we've been able to reimagine the space into new ways to help us as we're moving into a new direction with some of our programming. It's been wonderful. Really, it's really great.
Where did you get all of the supplies that you guys needed for the closet? Were they donations? Did you guys buy them?
Kaylee bought them. Kaylee and her husband bought them, and she did a great job of going out and getting exactly what she needed and keeping it at a very good budget. Our group is giving some money back as well, but it was mostly a donation through her. She does a really great job. She also has a new baby. Yeah, there's something in the water at ELOHH. Just there's like 4 of us, I think.
I was going to say there's more than one.
Yeah, but it's her and her husband did the bulk of putting that all together, and they did a really, really great job.
That's amazing.
So it's like, oh, well, I know how to put together IKEA furniture like nobody's business, so I got you.
That's awesome. I love you. They're all so willing. Everyone on the Emerging Leaders Board are also willing to jump in, do whatever is needed. I know you spoil our survivors during holiday times. I think it's wonderful what you guys are doing.
Yeah, we're actually just talking last week about what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. Trying to plan that all out, because normally we either do like catered meal or we'll get together and we'll make food and bring it, but trying to decide which way is the best way to go.
I think just the fact that you guys all have family obligations, you have work obligations, but yet you carve out time to help us. I think that's wonderful. So,
absolutely.
Thank you.
By the time this airs, we are going to be right on the cusp of another event coming up, and one of the bigger events that you guys have in December. So talk about that event.
We have the 12-ish bars of Christmas.
I love that.
Yes, it's 12-ish because there's actually 15 this year, but it is our 10th time having this event. What started with myself and Julie Kimna, who owns Conrad's, as just a, hey, I really want to do a 12 bars of Christmas pub crawl. I saw that name when I was on vacation, quote-unquote vacation in St. Louis, and I was like, oh, that's a cool name. I'm going to take that, make it into something, and Julie and I were looking at different things that it could benefit, and I was like, oh, I'd love for it to benefit Hope House. my sorority did a lot of things with domestic violence, and so when I saw that, I was like, I'll just keep that going. And when we started, we raised $2,500 the first year, and I was so excited.
That's great for a first year event.
Yeah, that was so excited, whereas last year $33,000, so it's grown quite a bit.
Yes.
just
a little,
just a smidge. I will always remember that first year. It was stressful and fun and crazy, and I was so excited about it. And I remember the second year selling out so quickly that they had to do a second run of tickets. And so it's awesome to see how it's grown and to see how much the community supports this and how much fun they have.
Right.
These costumes, the people, and what they put into it, it's such a great time.
Well, and it's just word of mouth, I think, a lot of it. Mm-hmm. And then some of the posting on social media that you were doing, that it really did just skyrocket into this event that's now huge. You have a total for the 9 years of how much you've raised for Hope House.
Yes. So for the 9 years, I think we're at almost $200,000.
That's incredible.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, people plan their holidays around this event. I changed it last year to a week later, and the amount of people that were like, okay, well, we already planned our holiday Christmas time for that, so you have to go back. So I was like, okay. I'll do that.
You think you're in charge.
Yeah, I thought it was my event, but it's not. It's the people's event.
Okay, so if somebody wants to get involved, talk us through what the event is.
So this year, the event is on December 9th from 2 to 11 in downtown Lee Summit, and the best way to get involved is to volunteer for a shift to get the hole punch lanyards. We have different lanyards this year. They're not like the plastic sleeves and the paper. We have Budget Blinds and Casey Millworks sponsoring the lanyards to get them printed on nice plastic that's going to be really easily hole punched.
Nice.
Volunteers are going to love
Yes, it's going to be a lot easier. No hurt hands, no Sharpies. It'll be a lot easier. It took us 10 years to figure that one out.
It's okay.
But we got it.
That's right.
They're going to be really nice lanyards that you'll hole punch. All the volunteers will hole punch. We need 2 volunteers per bar, per shift. I believe there's either 3 or 4 shifts throughout the night. Mm-hmm. And they just get more fun throughout the night. So take a late shift.
It is, as one who has volunteered, it is a lot of fun because, one, you're seeing how much fun everyone is having at each of the locations, but then also you just see people that you know, because literally thousands of people come to downtown Lee Summit to go from bar to bar. So each bar is listed on the lanyard. So we'll have 15 bars. What happens if someone goes to all 15 bars? What do they do?
Once you go to all 15, at the last bar you go to, you turn your name badge in, and then the following Monday I draw for prizes. The prizes include gift cards to every participating bar. Boulevard Brewing is the sponsor for us this year, and they are supplying prizes, lots of like backpacks and swag and pickleball that have different quirk on them, and speakers, and just tons and tons of swag from Boulevard. And then throughout now until the event, we'll have tons of people donate different things as well. We have a Chad Henne signed jersey, so our former backup quarterback, but number 1 in my heart for giving us a signed jersey. But, so we have that to give away as a prize as well. And there's so many chances at prizes, but also just a great way to give back for a small amount.
Right. So you have had a theme in the past. Will there be a theme this year?
The theme is Christmas. I want to see as many reindeer and elf costumes as possible. Light it up, make it awesome. This is year 10. So
it's not just Christmas sweaters or ugly Christmas sweaters. It is Christmas sweater on steroids type of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're talking outfits.
Yes, outfits. Yes. We're talking glitter beards. We are talking...
I love the bulb beards. I saw a couple last year.
There's so cute. People put like Christmas lights in their hair. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. But this year, like I said, this is our 10th year, and it's y'all's 40th.
Correct. We're celebrating 40.
It's a big deal for both of us, and I'm really hoping that we have a very, very big year, so much so that I do have a goal, and my goal is 40,000.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm putting it out there in the universe.
That's what you do.
Because last year I put out that I really wanted 30, and I got it to 33. Yeah. So I feel like the universe is going to listen, and hopefully we can make 40 happen.
Oh, we will.
You
will.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the Hope House community, though, will come together and you'll meet your goal. There's no doubt about it. We've got the best community of supporters and people and volunteers.
It's being a part of this, seeing it grow every year has been awesome, but also people are like, oh, you're the girl that does that pub crawl. Let me tell you my story about Hope House. And that is always such a great thing to hear, how you guys have helped these people and how much you have helped. And every single time they're like, oh, thank you so much for what you do. And I was like, I run a pub crawl. Like, all I do is that.
But that's a big deal because your funds turn around and help us do a lot of different things.
Yes. Right. Yeah. But it is what you guys do that gets the recognition that makes this such a big event. And the amount of times that I've gotten, thank you so much for running this pub crawl because of what Hope House has done for me. Hearing the stories just makes me want to do it over and over.
I'm so glad that you've had those stories. It doesn't surprise me. So many people have experienced domestic violence, and I'm really glad that you've been able to really hear where you work, because this is hard work for you. It's a lot of fun, but you put in, it's months of planning and talking to people and getting donations and organizing, and it's a lot of work that you do to put this on. So I'm really glad that you've been able to hear the impact of what you've done, because over 9 years, it's over $200,000. That's significant.
Yes.
Very significant.
It's a great number to have, and I just hope that it keeps growing. And I know that over the past 4 years since I finally put together a committee, it's me, Emily Ballinger, Leanne and Kelsey Moore, and then now Kelsey's little sister, Emily, and myself. And I'm just so grateful for that committee because they make it run. They make it run so smooth. I'm able to do what I have to do, like these events, the TV events, the news stories, things like that, to make sure that we're getting that out there, while they're behind the scenes making sure that the lanyards are made and that the social media is done and that all the bars know what they have to do and what they have to give. We've sold out, besides 2020, every year since the second year.
That's amazing. Well, where can people find, if they've never even heard of 12-ish Bars of Christmas, where can they find all the information? And then I'll be sure to link it up also with this podcast.
So we have a Facebook and an Instagram, and then starting November 1st, is when our lanyards will go on sale.
November 1st, okay.
With multiple pickup dates. All of our tickets will be on sale on Eventbrite.
What are the cost of the lanyards?
The cost of the lanyards are $12.75, because once the taxes go in, it's going to be an even number because you'll pay for the taxes through Eventbrite. That is what the cost of each lanyard will be. And then the pickup dates will be November 25th, December 2nd, December 5th, and December 9th. We might add another pickup date in there if we need to, but those are the main dates, and all of this information will be on our Facebook event, and our Instagram, and maybe our TikTok if we can get it together and figure out how to do that.
Sure, somebody can.
Nobody wants to see me dance. No.
Maybe someone on your committee.
Maybe.
There you
go.
Yeah.
Now that we have the young kids, we can
That's right.
put them on blast.
They'll know exactly what to do.
You do the TikToks.
Exactly. That's your job. That's your committee member job.
That's your committee member job, is you do the TikToks, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I can tell you, I have no idea. So for that $12.75, what do people get?
You get a lanyard and a koozie, and the koozie will have our Hope House logo, our Strother District 12-ish Bars logo, and year of the 12 bars. I have all 10 of them.
Yes.
This year it will be silver.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Because 10 years is 10. So I picked a silver aluminum can,
Awesome.
know. And then also there are $1 off certain boulevards at every bar when you have your lanyard. There will be tons of different specials listed, and we'll get those from the bars. Yes, special drinks, special shots, different entertainment like bands, DJs, all of that. We also have games of chance. Started those last year, and they were a big hit.
They were.
So that's a way to win some more prizes and do some more fun things, and we'll have that at 3 of the locations locations: Llewellyn's, Stewie's, and Rusty Spur. So those 3 spots will have some games of chance that you can play to win some extra entries into the prizes.
If people want to come, they buy their lanyard for $12.75, but we also have other opportunities that people can get involved. So if perhaps someone doesn't think they can drink from 2 to 11, that might be a little bit...
That would be me. I could not drink from 2 to 11.
You don't have to drink at every bar.
You don't have to drink at any of the bars, honestly.
Right.
You can just go and get your whole punch, but then you miss out on some fun opportunities to hang out there. Right. You don't have to.
You don't have to drink. We're not promoting drinking, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But there are other ways that people can get involved because it is a volunteer-intensive event.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants to volunteer, who do they contact?
You will contact us through our Facebook page or our Gmail account, and you can email us, and we can give you information on how to sign up. It's 12barsleesummit@gmail.com.
Perfect.
And I'll link that up for sure in the bio for you.
Yeah.
There are, like I said, there's 2 spots per bar, 15 bars, 3 shifts, and that's math. So it's a lot.
That's a lot for us to do in our head, isn't it?
We just need a lot of volunteers.
Right.
45 times 90 volunteers plus some floaters, so like almost 100 people that go into that one day.
And it really is a lot of fun, and I do think that it's important to say that you do not have to drink, that not everybody is. I really think it's not necessarily common for somebody to drink at every single bar. That would be a lot. But it's a great opportunity to get together with your friends or your family. As you were talking earlier, do your holiday outing.
Yes.
We've had really nice weather. We've had some really cold weather. We've been through kind of all of it, but it's a great opportunity just to kind of hang out and have fun and know you're doing something good for the community.
Yeah, and downtown Lee Summit is so pretty at Christmas time.
So pretty.
You know, it's just, there's so many lights and all the windows are decorated. The pickup on the day of is at my office, and my dad goes all out with his train display.
He does.
So he got a new train set. Well, new to him train set this year, so he's very excited to add to it.
Awesome.
So, it's
so everyone go buy Budget Blinds and check out Dad's new train set. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
It's a great display. It really is.
It's really awesome. He goes all out for it, but it's fun, and it's just nice to be able to walk around downtown Lee Summit and see all the decorations and all the small businesses and the local businesses that you can support, because it's not just a pub crawl. You can go shopping.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
That is what I'm talking about right there.
You can go shopping before, make it a full day. Go shopping before, then start your pub crawl, go shopping in between, then it's even more fun.
I want you to give a shout out to the bars that are involved, because without the bars, there is no 12-ish Bars of Christmas. They've all donated something to Hope House, so talk about that.
And be a part of the pub crawl this year. It is 2 $25 gift cards and a minimum of a $50 donation to Hope House. So all of these bars and restaurants that are involved in this have agreed to that. And I know sometimes they'll give more and they'll do more, and we're fine with that. We're
Absolutely.
actually very excited about that, but we just wanted to make a bare minimum of, hey, we're doing this, and we want to make sure that it gives back. The bars that are participating, I'm going to do it in alphabetical order. Arcade Alley, Bricks, Downtown Deli and Market and Flavor, Fringe, Grains and Taps, iTap, that's the newest one, Conrad's, Llewellyn's, Main Slice, Pink Elephant, Rusty Spur, Sharky's, Smoke, Stewie's, and VFW.
Thank you to all of them for sure.
It's going to be a great time, the December 9th, 2 to 11, and I just cannot wait to see everyone's costumes and just all of the fun stuff that happens at 12 Bars.
Yes.
It's an explosion of Christmas. I love it. Well, Courtney, thank you for your commitment and dedication to Hope House for the past 10 years. You've done so much for us and so much for the survivors, even more so. So thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for all you do. So not only doing the 12-ish bars, you've joined the emerging leaders, and I hope that will continue on, and we can continue to find new ways for you to stay involved.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to kick me out.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Illuminating Hope, a podcast of Hope House. We would like to thank those who support Hope House every month. A special thank you to our newest recurring donor, Jacqueline. Learn how you can support Hope House and domestic violence survivors by visiting hopehouse.net.